Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but it wasn't, so pay me my money.
Niece, please.
Okay, Mr. Hightower. I mean, Judge Harvey.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't really no damn judge either.
I'm not doing nothing bad, but just trying to make it. Just as he is. Just as you have.
You know, I feel for you, cause you just picked the wrong court. So, what else you want to say, man? It's a big world out there, and it's filled with people that just don't see eye to eye. See, that's why I come in. See, I ain't got a law degree, and I'm way too fly to wear a robe. But this is where common sense presides, in my house. Court is now in session.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Steve-Harvey.
Thank you very much. Welcome to court.
This is the case of Marcus McMillan versus Dylan Anderson. Marcus is suing his brother Dylan for $4,700 in lost profits. Dylan says he did all the work and doesn't owe Marcus any money.
Well, let's go. Let's start with you, Marcus. You got 30 seconds to state your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm here today to sue my brother Dylan for lost and stolen profits to the amount of $4,700. We have a small little side business that we do things like this together. In this particular case, he absolutely destroyed the camper, completely trashed it prior to the sale, and cost me irreparable reputational harm. He has cost me money, obviously, and a general embarrassment. And quite frankly, Your Honor, I've cleaned up his messes my whole life. I'm done with it.
Okay, Dylan, it's your turn now. You got 30 seconds to respond.
This man is insane. I didn't do nothing. All I was there to party and had fun. I didn't destroy the camper. I don't know what's going on. And honestly, that's ridiculous. So,
Well, let's find out. Let's find out a little bit about this business you guys say you have together. Marcus, tell me a little bit about this.
I mean, maybe over the past 10 years, maybe more. We've been buying and selling vehicles, anything with a motor, really. He sort of has an affinity for it. He's a bit of a gearhead, right?
Instead of flipping houses, you all flip vehicles of any kind.
Yeah.
Flip cars, motorcycles, whatever.
If there's an opportunity that we can make money from, I'm in.
This is the gearhead. This is the guy. He does the hands-on work.
I do everything, Steve.
So you kind of the brains behind the business.
No, he's the money. He ain't got no, he's the money, that's all it is, Steve.
Okay. I
He's
see
the
what you're
money,
saying.
that's
He
all
the
it is,
money.
Steve. I do all the work,
I
buddy.
made a mistake when I said
Yeah.
he the brains
He
behind
is not the brains.
He ain't the brains.
He can't even take a tire off a car. Are you kidding me? He says I destroyed everything. Look at it. Does that look destroyed to you? I would say no. Did we make money on that? I would say yes, we did, Steve.
Well, let me ask you a question.
I would say we made money on that.
I like you, man.
No.
Hey, let me just say this right here. I like you.
Yeah, me
I like
too.
you.
Me too,
What
Steve.
you gotta understand now, I have an affinity for crazy people.
Hey,
You gotta understand
oh,
that.
man.
That don't mean you're gonna win the case.
Hey,
But I just want you to
I'm
know
here to fight it,
how much
Steve.
I love you, man.
All right.
Everybody got a brother like you in their family.
That's the good brother.
Oh, that's remember.
Yeah.
So how much you think you all made total?
Yeah, over the past 10 years, 20,000, 25,000 that we split total profit.
Over 10 years.
It's supplementary income to
Oh,
us.
okay. I was gonna say, cause we're in trouble here. This gonna turn into some stealing in a minute. All right, so let's get to the deal. You bought a camper. Tell me about this camper.
This particular camper, we've actually had a relationship with, as odd as that sounds. So he is my brother, right? He's family.
Excuse me. You have a relationship with the camper?
Yeah, strictly platonic relationship with the camper. So every year we go on an annual river camping trip, right? And one of his friends' parents actually owned this camper.
So how much did you pay for the camper?
We paid $1,500 for it. It's worth at least $7,000.
So you're gonna make $5,500.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're in court today because something happened.
Yeah, something happened.
Okay, what happened?
On the second day, I received an extremely interested call from a buyer. We had plans for him to buy the camper the next weekend, $5,500 cash. Done deal. That didn't happen because of the actions of my reckless brother.
What could he have possibly done to ruin this sale? That's what I need to know.
So I pull up to the site where we had the camper for sale. It looked to be in good order. It was in the same spot that we parked it. As I opened the door, I was literally taken aback by what I saw. Look at this. Okay, I want to point out one thing. You see that banana in the bottom of that picture? My first step into the camper, Your Honor, splat. banana on my foot. It grains into the carpet, and then the smell hits me. It smells like hell. And then, this is my honestly, my second step into the camper, something hits me in the head. Okay? I am disgusted by this.
Steve, good talk, I did not do this.
Hey, take a long, hard look at that, because that hit me.
Let me, I gotta make sure this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I think it is.
I walked into that.
Is that a pair of handcuffs with corn on the cob with a condom on it?
Unfortunately, yes, it is, Your Honor, and it was disgusting, and it hit me damn near in the face. I don't know what he's into, Your Honor, but I am not into that.
Dylan, you gotta talk to me now.
Well, Judge Harvey,
what happened?
I have no idea what happened. So I pulled the camper up, and I'm partying. My buddies brought the four-wheelers up.
Whoa. What do you mean you pulled it up?
With my truck to the campground. It's a pull-behind camper, so I pulled it up to the campground.
Oh, so you took the camper somewhere?
Yeah, I heard there's a party going on at Bunker Hill, and I definitely don't miss them, you know what I'm saying? It's on like 100 acres in the middle of a cornfield. You got to bring generators, no power, no rules, women everywhere. You'd love it, I'm telling you, you'd love it. And yeah, so my buddies bought up the four-wheeler. I rode up, and I passed out in somebody else's camper. I woke up, and I pulled my camper. I opened the door. I see this.
No.
So yes,
you drove your newly to be sold $4,000 profit. You drove it to the middle of a cornfield, cut your car off, and just walked away from $4,000 in the middle of a cornfield.
I didn't walk away from $4,000. I definitely did not see this happening. Like I said, I didn't do it. I have no idea what happened.
Dylan, you had a lot of partying going on, and we've ran down someone who was at the party. Since you can't remember what happened, let's see if somebody does. We're ready for the witness. Since you can't remember what happened, let's see if somebody does. We're ready for the witness.
You brought her into this?
Yeah.
You brought her into this?
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't know about this. Hell yeah.
You're here?
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
You're here?
Yes.
Please state your name.
My name is Loriana, but you can call me Lori, Judge Harvey.
What's your relationship to either one of these
So
guys?
I met them at the campground at Bunker Hill, and that's how I know them.
Before?
I have. So we've actually been out there about 4 times.
Oh.
We're friends.
So the day that we're talking about, Dylan was up there, and he pulls up to the camp, and he opens the door of his truck and gets out and walks off into the cornfield and just starts partying without the camper. Tell me what you know about this.
That's not true at all. No.
Uh-oh.
He was definitely in the camper. And actually, when I saw him, he was already 3 sheets to the wind. You know how when you get into a camper, there's like these little steps that you actually have to climb into?
Uh-huh.
So those steps were already damaged, and I actually had to pull myself in to the camper and saw that it was trash.
Dylan, do you remember her being there?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just, them and a couple guys, and they had this like inflatable sheep or something in there as well that they're partying with. And again, I thought that was a Wisconsin thing. I was like livestock, Wisconsin, sheep and corn.
All right, Lori, thank you for your testimony. You can step down. Thank you very much. Now, did it ever get cleaned up?
Yes, at my expense once again, Your Honor. And
what
it's his own
expense
fault.
was that?
$300 was the cleaning fee.
What happened to the trailer?
It was ultimately sold.
Okay, who sold the trailer?
Well, allegedly,
I did.
he sold it.
Whoa! Here we go, Dylan.
Again, doing all the work. Doing all the work.
Doing all the work. Tell me what happened.
So I sold it to my buddy for $2,500 as a bill of sale. Gave
Do
him
you
his
have
money.
that bill of sale?
Yeah, we have the bill of sale, Your Honor.
Oh, this is it. This is professional.
Yeah, very professional.
Handwritten note. You sold it for $2,500.
Yes.
And I see as is in quotations.
Yes.
Now, Marcus had it cleaned,
Yes. $300.
and Marcus put up the money.
Yes. $1,500.
So where's Marcus' money?
He got his money back.
Oh, you gave him his money back?
Yes, I did.
And what happened to the other 700?
I kept it.
You kept the whole 700?
Yes, I did.
Pure profit.
I do everything for everything.
You did everything to get it destroyed. See, you do everything. Now listen, man. See, we have the brother dynamic at play here. My oldest brother's gone, but I had two big brothers. I've been the little brother my whole life. And even though I love my brothers and they taught me everything I know today, a big brother's job is to take care of his little brother. He seems like the type of guy that would do that.
All the time. He does everything for me. He's a great person. He is a great person. But with all the money I made him, this should never have came to this.
Are you kidding me? They used to be adorable, Your Honor. What happened?
How has this whole thing affected you guys' relationship? Let me start.
I miss his kid more than anything. I haven't seen his kid. We haven't been talking.
How long has this been going on?
I haven't actually spoken to my brother on the phone. We used to talk every day, at least once a day. I haven't spoken to him for 2 months.
We've missed out on a lot of deals, too. Look at where I'm at now. This is what he does to his younger brother.
No, come on. That's not even fair.
Hold on. Let me stop both of you right now. This ain't what he did to his younger brother. Younger brother did this. Now, the big brother been picking up pieces for a while. Yeah, we don't like to hear that, but that's what big brothers do. Just come into territory. To whom much is given, much is required. This don't ever stop. But you gotta cut him some slack sometime. At the end of the day, man, we family up in here. Now, in order for this to stay together, I think, in my estimation, we need to come to some terms and make some changes. Dylan, you, my brother, you've got to take responsibility for your actions at all times. You're 30 years old. There's no way around this. Now, Marcus, to you.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are his big brother. That comes with a responsibility.
Absolutely.
You got to hang in there with him just a little bit longer. Because this could be the case that turns the corner in your relationship. And that's what I want out of my court. It's the verdict that could have been at the end of that. We know he wrong.
He is, yeah.
This case been over. This case was over the moment he said, I don't know what happened. I ain't got nothing to do with it. An adult in this room just went. So that's not it. It's not the verdict. It's the resolution here. It's family. It's a brotherhood. This is my final verdict. I'm not going to award you anything today because he don't have it. You're going to win the case, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Dylan, you owe your brother $1,000. The way you're going to pay him this $1,000 is on you all's next deal, off the top of the deal, before anything gets split. After you get back the cost, he gets his money. The first $1,000 you make on deal number 1 or 2, the first $1,000 goes to Marcus. I need for you to give me your word that you will pay your brother the $1,000.
I will do that.
Now, I know you're shaking your head because he'd have made a lot of mistakes.
Absolutely.
But one day people get it right. You know, I was him one day. I was a dude that wasn't going to ever be nothing. Lord have mercy, look at me now. That is my final verdict. That's it. And that's the way I see it. I got it.
Now, that's what the Harlem Shuffle in it. You winning.
No, you're not.
Well, welcome everybody.
This is the case of Bernice Thompson versus Joanne Gamble. Bernice is suing her friend Joanne for $8,500 worth of loans. Joanne claims the money was a gift.
Let's start with you. Bernice, you have 30 seconds to state your case.
I'm here today to sue Joanne Gamble for $8,500 that I loaned her in good faith, and she seems to think that she don't owe me, but I need my money. It's not about friendship, it's about business.
Miss Joanne, it's your turn now.
She didn't loan me the money. She gave me the money, just like she gave me presents and other things. And so she want to repossess that and the money. She gave it to me.
Oh. How did you all meet? How do you all even know each other?
Okay, we grew up in the same neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
So then in 16, I happened to start dating one of her relatives.
In 2016?
Yes.
That 5 years ago, you...
I'd rather have triplets today than to be bothered with him.
Okay, well, let's get into what was given. Bernice, exactly how much does she owe you right now, you're claiming?
The balance is $8,500.
Miss Joanne, you feel like you don't have a balance owed?
Not like that, Your Honor. And let me go back and stipulate
Not
this.
like that?
Not like that. No,
Oh, okay.
I did pay her. But as long as she was in a relationship with a relative of mine, there was no question about me paying her anything, because she continued to give, not loan anything.
This $8,500 to you was not a loan, it was a gift.
Yes, sir.
Just a gift.
Yes, sir.
Just like, you know, it's just Christmas all year long.
She gave good gifts. Does she want those back?
She can keep the gifts, but I want my money. My mother raised me slow, not stupid. I don't have stupid rolled on my forehead. There's a difference. I loaned her my money in good faith when she was down. And yes, I was going with a relative of hers, but he was a skirt chaser, and that's why I wear pants today, because I don't fool him.
So now, this loan, how did it start?
The first time I volunteered to pay her rent for her. I volunteered, she didn't ask.
So how much was that?
$1,400.
$1,400.
Yes.
And you volunteered.
I
That was fair.
volunteered
You
and then she
gave
paid
it to her.
No, I loaned it to her and she paid it back.
You just said you gave it to me.
Girl, I gave it to you without you asking. Don't be crazy.
And you're right. I
I'm
didn't
not
have to
gonna
ask
give
because
you
you continue to give me.
Ladies,
One at a time. One at a time.
Now, so the next payment of money that was exchanged.
Okay, the next one was exchanged. She paid me back. And then on 2/12/19, she paid back $1,400 for rent. And
Okay,
then
so
I loaned her $500 for car and $300 for her utilities.
Okay, hold on one second.
I feel like I was being pimped.
So this is not a one lump sum. This is a series of
over the years.
exchanges.
Yes, sir.
And you feel as though you've given how much between 18 and now? $8,500.
No, I gave $16,000, but she's paid some back.
Oh, $16,000.
You believe that?
$16,000,
Well,
and
I
she
can
gave me
believe that. That's believable.
That's a year's salary for some people.
Ma'am, I have family. You have no idea. If I put up the number of money I didn't, and I'm not getting mine back. You lucky. So it started with $16,000. She's paid it down to what you're claiming is $8,500.
Yes, sir. I have a ledger here.
So now, let this ledger that you have, you've kept track of all of this stuff.
Every bit of it. And
Nancy,
she
can
even
you get that
signed
from-
it.
Oh, we're going to find out.
She signed it.
Now, let me say something about a ledger. Is this all 3 pages?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Started from beginning to the end.
And you've kept track of this?
Every time I loaned her some money, every time she paid me
As a
back.
matter of fact, I see the first date on here, 12/10/18.
Yes, sir.
People who have ledgers in the hood have ledgers for 3 reasons. I know Miss Bernice is not a drug dealer, so those people have ledgers. The only other people that have ledgers are people who run the numbers in the hood. And the third reason people have ledgers in the hood is from the loan sharking business.
Yes.
I know all of this because I'm of the age where all of this was a part of my childhood growing up. What did you used to do for a living, Miss Bernice?
First, I worked in the mill, and then I changed careers, and I was a social worker.
So now, this is not where you learned about ledgers from.
No, I learned from ledgers in school. I graduated with a bachelor's in criminal justice and a minor in psychology.
With dust on it. With dust on it.
Take that sights on the
Dust
legs.
on it. I'm a retired police officer with a degree in criminal justice. Been doing that almost 30 years. Got my own company. Can make money and don't mind loaning money to some folks or even giving it to people.
We got 2 intelligent women
One.
that are highly degreed. No.
So you must be pointing to myself because I have money and you still owe me.
I have money and I don't owe you.
Okay, well.
Yes, well, we're about to find out because we have a written agreement. And it says, this is a written agreement between Joanne Gamble and Bernice Thompson. This is a ledger of money that I loaned to Mrs. Gamble. Balance is owed. On 12/4/18, $1,400. 7/21/18, paid back the $1,400. April 8th, I got April 22nd, July 10th, September, paid back. Now you keep paying back now, $2,000. Then September 21, 2020, $4,000 for rent. October 1st, paid back $500. So there's a balance left of $5,500. And now we're at the last page of November 18th of 2020. Joanne borrowed another $3,000. She had to move, and the new total is $8,500. Signed November 18th, 2020 by, I got two signatures. We have a written agreement. And now we're at the last page of November 18th of 2020. Joanne borrowed another $3,000. She had to move, and the new total is $8,500. Signed November 18th, 2020 by, I got two signatures here. I got loaner, Bernice Thompson, and I got borrower, Joanne Gamble.
I guess my Geritol kicked in.
Show that to her.
Dementia still stands.
I guess my Geritol
Dementia
kicked in.
still
Hold on,
stands.
is that your signature?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, we all surprised. Thank you so much. Now, let me ask you this question right here, because you paid a lot of money back. So how do you pay half, but you don't owe the other half?
I never owed. I would give her this and give her that because she did give me money. So now she's in it tight, and I'm giving back some of the money that she gave me.
Gave
me.
See, loaner?
No,
listen. No, loan. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
See, listen to me. Don't fight this. Don't fight this.
Here comes the judge.
She's like a real nice lady. This ain't how they do it in regular court, but this is a new thing.
I appreciate
Listen
you.
to me. We got loaner, that's Miss Bernice.
Her.
And we got borrower. That's you. You're a police officer. Listen.
Yes.
You're a police officer.
Yes.
And work with my nephew on the police department.
Nobody asked you that.
And you work with my nephew on the police department, which ain't got a damn thing to do with this case. So we're just throwing out random information right now. I got it, Miss Bernice. I got it. Miss Bernice, I got it.
Now, let's do the Harlem Shuffle on that.
You winning. You winning.
No, you're not. Morals.
See, listen to me. Do you understand the problem I got?
Yes, sir, I do.
Yes, ma'am. Explain the problem. You're a police officer. This as evidence.
You're seeing
How do you
evidence.
See it? Oh,
Black
okay.
and white. Loner.
Right. But you're a police officer,
Miss
so what you
Thompson.
see it. This
Miss
gonna help us
Thompson
all out in these days and times.
And borrower, which
Yes,
should
ma'am.
have been borrowed, it should have been given Joanne Gamble.
Yes.
That's my name.
Now you're a police officer.
That's
Miss
my
Bernice, please. I'm trying.
Okay, Mr. Hightower. I mean, Judge Harvey.
I ain't mad at you.
This is a
We all know
Capricorn
who
thing.
I really am. I ain't really no damn judge either. You know, this is cute right here. Now, let me get this. You were friends.
Yeah, it's my sister.
We still gonna be friends as soon as you tell her to pay me my money. We gonna be better friends.
Now, I'm telling you, the thing between her and that other person has messed us up. So let's straighten this out so
The
she
whole
can go
family
ahead.
messed up.
So you're saying that when she broke up with this relative, this is the only reason she wants this money.
Bingo.
That's
Had they
what you...
still been together, it would not have been an issue. And
All the hell
then
it
turn
wouldn't have been. I
around.
want my money. I'm not slow. I'm not
That's
stupid.
okay. You might want it.
Money
Not to
talks
say you
and
don't
BS
get it.
walks.
Anyhow, I'm in the hospital, Judge. So she drove me there, but in the interim of the month I was in the hospital, she used my car. The problem was she wasn't paying the toll.
Are you claiming she ran up tolls on your car?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me see that. This is your bill from tolls that was ran up.
I'm not paying for no toll, because if she had been at home, I wouldn't have had to go see her.
Anyhow, you did. You did.
So,
And you owe that.
hold on, Miss Bernice. That's your fault for letting your blood pressure get up and couldn't get it down.
Nah.
Get your blood pressure down. Ladies, listen to me. I really heard enough. And I'm about to give you my verdict. Now, the thing is, you're a former police officer. You know what evidence is. You know what is called incriminating evidence. This is what's called incriminating evidence. I mean, this right here, it may just be black and white, but this is about as incriminating as you can get because you signed it as the borrower. It's plain and simple. This right here on any show, 48 Hours, Forensic Files, all this right here, any lawyer, a public defender get his hands on this. You got a shot of going home. You, having kept this ledger, was about as OG, old grandma as you could get. But she knew to keep a ledger of everything that was said. You know what's finna happen.
Yes, I do. Yes, sir, I do. I do.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
When this is all over, you really want this woman out your life?
No, I love her. She has really been a rock for me. She's really had my back.
Because one thing about it, according to this legend, this story, that woman right there come through for you if she see you need it, want it.
She did.
She's there for you.
She did.
Now, let me tell you something. She a little hard now. She a little hard now, but we all got one of these in our family. She a tough love sister. But the key word is love.
Yeah.
So now, after this is over with, I want y'all to get back to being what you was. But I have reached my verdict. My verdict is for the plaintiff into the tune of $7,872.55. I'm giving you $627.45 in toll money. When you take that from the $8,500, that's how I reach my final verdict. That's my final verdict. And that's the way I see it.
He comes in the house and like he's the man. He's just messy. Popcorn, potato chips, condoms. I do clean. He just took the pictures when it was at his worst. I do clean.
Where that picture at?
I said, hey, he could have brought it. He could have brought it.
All right, folks, here we go.
This is the case of Kevin Tribble versus Kevin Tribble II. Kevin is suing his son Kevin II for $4,800 in back rent and for not cleaning his room. Kevin II says he doesn't owe any back rent and wants his father to respect him.
Let's start with you, Kevin. You've got 30 seconds to state your case.
I'm here because my 24-year-old son is irresponsible, self-centered, trifling, nasty, and just all over the place. So I came here today. I'm going to sue his butt for $4,800 for all the stress he put on me. He's going to sign this agreement, too, that he can't have nobody in his house until he gets that room cleaned up. Because I'm standing here for all the parents with messy sons like that. And I'm going to change this thing.
Kevin II, it's your turn now. You got as long as you need to respond to that.
Your Honor, I'm here today because, as you can see, my dad has went crazy. $4,800 for back rent when I've already been paying back rent. The other rule where I cannot have nobody over unless my room is clean. I got a girlfriend. She called me up on the phone and said, "Can I come over, babe?" And I said, "No, my room's not clean." It's over with. I'm gonna be single. Do you want my heart to be broke, Your Honor? I'm not paying this money. I'm not signing no paper. And hopefully you ruin my favor.
let's get to it. Has he always been home? I mean, has he ever left the house? Tell me the situation.
Well, see, we moved out in California about 4 years ago, and he was in college playing, me and my wife and my kids. You know, he was in college playing football at Indiana State. So I thought, okay, once he get done, he'd be on his own. He could fly with the Eagles. But nah, he said, I'm done with college. I'm coming out to California with us. But I didn't really like that, but, you know, I let him come out there. I listen to my wife. You know, she always on the side. Yeah. So he comes in the house, and like, he the man. He comes in there, he's just messy. I mean, he's leaving popcorn, potato chips, condoms. I mean, dried up ice cream all on the counter. I mean, I'm scared that mice or rats gonna come in our house. And I'm scared of critters. I gave my wife to kill that. But I'm just saying that it's gotten too bad.
You have submitted some photos for the court?
Oh, yeah.
Can I see it? Take of the messy room.
Your Honor.
What do you have to say about this photo?
As you can see in the photo, I got the trash bag, so that means I was cleaning. I just got interrupted.
Next photo, let me see what else we got.
Well, look at this. Look at this.
And it looks like this often?
I do clean. He just took the pictures when it was at his worst. I do clean.
Where that picture at?
I said he could have brought it. He could have brought it.
Hey, you don't think I heard that one? What else you done did, sir?
Oh, I mean, that's the like.
Let's just run this bill up.
Okay,
Come on.
He's wrecked his car 3 times. Yeah, and then you know he's got deductible. So where'd that come from? Me and my wife started getting loans and buying $800 shoes, which he got on now. He decides to quit his job.
How much you think in loans you done took out? Just give me a guess.
I mean, maybe like $4,000.
And he paid that?
Yeah, we did. I mean, we shouldn't, but I didn't want him, you know, to mess his credit up. I'm trying to get him on the right foot.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, I want my son to
You're
go
doing
down
all this to get him on the right foot.
there. Yeah, get him on the right foot because I'm trying to.
You're trying to give your son a better life than the one you had.
Exactly.
And you don't want him to mess his credit up like you did when you was young.
Exactly.
How much you asking for?
I'm asking for $4,800. Now, if you want to put something better, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready for that.
So, what's your response to this?
I'm a young 24-year-old out in LA, and a lot of the times I have a social media presence that I'm trying to grow and make money for to be able to move out and get out of his place so he can't talk about, you know, the mess and everything like that.
Tell me about this money-making venture you got going on.
Yeah, so I run like a social media channel.
Okay, we have that. Okay, you got over 6 million views. This is called More Than Football.
Yeah, it's more than football. I just do like motivational videos, and like I said, I'm monetized. I'm making money from it, but it's not always consistent.
So you have a video you submitted to the court.
Yes.
All right, let's play it.
I was blessed with such a great dad. The first tip I can give y'all is believe in yourself, okay? It starts with believing.
You bring one video into this court.
Yeah.
First words out your mouth was you admire your father.
Yeah.
And you say you're trying to get this business off the ground to make more money. To do what with the money?
He tell you got a baby on the way.
Women.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So he thinks he gonna bring his baby in this messy room. The baby gonna have
I'm gonna move out.
You gonna move out?
I'm gonna move out. That's the only solution.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I have a baby on the way, and I'm excited when she gets here.
I mean, I'm beat for the
I'm
baby.
gonna find a way.
You're gonna be a great grandfather.
Yeah.
I'm a grandparent. I got 7.
Oh, great. Yeah. I ain't got there yet, but I'm looking forward to the baby.
Oh, don't clap. It ain't all that. So, what else you want to say, man? Go ahead.
There's nothing I can say. Like I said, you don't understand. There's murderers, there's killers out here. I'm not doing nothing bad, but just trying to make it. Just as he is. Just as you have.
So, cause you ain't killed nobody.
He good, isn't he?
You know, I love this dude, man. You know I feel for you, cause you just picked the wrong court.
That's why I'm proud here.
Well, what is this contract you want him to sign? I love this dude, man. You know I feel for you, cause you just picked the wrong court.
That's why I'm proud here.
contract you wanted to sign?
I want him to sign this contract. It says, you know, how much he's gonna pay monthly, and also he can't have nobody in the household.
Is there a reason why you think you shouldn't clean your room?
No, I want to respect his rules. I love my dad, like I just said. Just doesn't understand that I can make a career out of what I'm doing.
So let me ask you this question: your father's suing you for back rent. How are you paying rent?
I've been paying rent for 8 months. I've been paying him every single month, $200. He's just now asking for back pay. That's what I'm saying. It's coming out the blue.
I want to show you some pictures that the court got, because I knew he was gonna get to this point. This is your daddy holding you with all the hope. He has been there for you with his arms around you since the beginning. He done put that ridiculous hat on to put that smile on his baby's face. The only problem we got is we have a misunderstanding right here. You love your father.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You love your son.
Yeah. But he's still messy.
Yeah.
It fits.
That's obvious. So we have the plaintiff asking for $4,800 for 2 years of back rent. He has paid off loans that you took out so you don't ruin your credit. He still got his arms around his boy. His son leaves college and says he coming out to LA. He opens up his door and gives a room to his son because he ain't gonna have his son out in the street. He still got his arm around his son. When you get out here with your young family that you're about to have, it's gonna get rough. But I bet he'd be there for you again. Cause he that type of man right there. You're a sharp young kid. And y'all ain't in here. I don't want to speak to him no more. Y'all love each other. This ain't what this is. Yeah. Y'all gonna still talk. Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna put your arm around each other. Mm-hmm. So I've reached my final verdict. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna do this verdict. I was 26 years old. I borrowed $5,000 from my father. My father had $10,000. He gave me $5,000 to buy a carpet cleaning machine. I bought the carpet cleaning machine. I promised I'd pay the bill back. He put his $5,000 up as a CD at a bank. I proceeded to lose the money because I never made the payment. My father lost $5,000. I saw my father go down to the bank and turn in his CD to the bank that he had put up for collateral so his son's credit wouldn't be ruined. That broke my heart. My entire life I spent until his death making up for that $5,000. I just wanted him to see that the young man he had raised that turned out to be what he was hoping I would be. So I just poured money into my daddy.
I want to do the same thing.
I'm going to help you. So this is what I'm going to do. This is my verdict. I'm going to award you, sir, $4,800 for back rent. I'm going to also award you the signing of the lease as part of the final settlement. Okay. But also, he said, I want to do the same thing.
Right.
So now, I'm about to let him.
Okay.
That other $4,000
that
you done paid in loans, I'm going to give you that too.
Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about. You the man.
Hey, and let me tell you something. The reason I'm giving you that $4,000 is because my two sons is over there listening. I want all my money back. That's right. This, my final judgment is for $8,800, and I'm doing it for every mother and father in this country. It's my money. That's how I see it.
Even though the verdict was not in my favor, I do love my dad. I want to make him proud. That's everything I want to do.
I love you too.